Well, we got another game of Noita right now. I had a very good run going on here, so I decided to start streaming. Besides, I've been playing this game a lot lately still, so why not just at least make some content out of it. So, right now, I'm hoping somebody can tell me if what I'm doing is a good idea. Because I'm not, turn the volume down a little bit. Because I'm not really sure, the good idea level of what's happening here. This is the lava pit near the very start of the game. I happen to get a very good bunch of wands going on, so I decided to make an attempt. I mean, look at this. Critical plus, critical on burning, damage plus, water, bloody. Oh, and also burning to make sure that this actually works. Also, I'm under lava right now. Thumbnail's still dead cells. It should update in a second. What is even down here? This is so. If you just join me right now, this is the lava pit near the first mine area, and I've just been digging downwards, and I realized that I probably am going to have a hard time getting out of here. Thankfully, Freeze Field is working to make sure that I don't drown in lava, but still, it's like, what is even happening here? Digging bolt, of course. Absolutely ideal right now. Ah, I like this game a lot, even though I find it incredibly frustrating how RNG-based it feels sometimes. Like, where was this sort of wand last time I was playing when I got killed by the time I got into the frozen cavern? Like, by the way, this has got to be the area to go to, right? I don't know what's down here, but oh boy. Dead Cells is not very RNG based. It is, you know, between custom mode as well as stuff like merchandise categories, you can really choose the sort of weapons that you're using each time. I hope the secret is worth it, whatever it is. I do obviously have this to get me out of here, but it's just, it's still worrying being in this position in the first place. Ah, finally. Like I said, Freeze Field has my back here. Ooh, oh. Well. I don't know. Okay, sure. Secrets of Utter Destruction. Yeah, they sure have. Well, let's check out the Emerald Tablet, if nothing else. Get out of here, you. I got a new Emerald Tablet, one that's better. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. Great. I am never going to use this. This thing is so very deadly. But you know, hey, at least I got it now. Okay, I'm not digging through all that lava again. I brought this here for good reason after all. Oh, come on, really? Really? So you're telling me that all I need to do is just like get some worm blood in my system and I could have dug my way in here, no problem? Game sometimes. Like, it's right at the edge. I was thinking that I was gonna have to like expend 50 million charges of this just to get through here. Okay, well. Was it worth it? I don't know. I mean, there's actually a wand down in the third area right now that has 2 nuke charges on it. I'm not going to use that, but, hey. At least I know what's in there now. And I know it's not even all that far from the top. This is absurd. Well, got me again, Tekari. Got me again. Ugh. What a nightmare. Anyway, yeah, you can see what it looks like now when you've drained out like half the lava in this place. Like I said, Freeze Field. Very, very nice. Yeah, I got you baited. I didn't know it was that close to the outside. Otherwise, like I said, I killed like 3 worms in the third area. There is so much there is so much worm blood down in the frozen caverns. Look at that. 100 damage each time I shoot these things because it crits immediately due to this combo. And also this. Oh, it's so good. But anyway, well, that was in some ways disappointing, but I'm glad I at least now know what's down there. I assumed that there was going to be something at the bottom of that area. So, the thing now that I'm going to do is go over to the frozen, what do you call it? Frozen vault. Yeah. That's a place that I've wanted to kind of figure out what's in there for a very long time. And I think this one can actually get me through there. So, let's see what's going on. I mean, I think I'm going to die immediately again. I keep trying to conquer the frozen vault, and it just absolutely destroys me because it is a vault, of course. And the vault is, like, what, the second to last area of the entire game? But still. I don't know, somebody tell me if this is a good idea, or if I should just go, I don't know, continue on. Because obviously if I just keep... Oh, did you open the dragon egg? Not yet. I do know about that, though. It sounds... I mean, again, this would kind of be the time to do it, right? With the whole freeze field, I would be mostly unaffected by lava and fire. No. Let's get the vault going. All right, well, spare your butts, because... Nuke. Spare your butts, because here it comes. I'm not looking forward to this one, but what's going to be the best way to get in there? Probably through the dark cavern, the twisty maze. No, because the giant tree is in the way. There's a giant tree over in this area, and it's not going to let me through very easily. So, I don't know. It also could be worthwhile to go into the temple. The temple has changed up a little bit since I was last in there. It now has a mini-boss in it and everything, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, really. Anyway, Dark Cave should be no problem, what with the freezing field going on. Can also get a little bit more health, and it'll also open up a health refill. The only one I'm going to have until I get kind of a little bit later into the game. Oh boy, oh boy. Go to the branch on the tree, use the wormholes to get through it. Wormholes? Wait, what is the wormholes? I'm not actually familiar with what you're talking about there. I was learning curve for Noita. Very interested, but I'm kind of confused. Oh man, it took me... I played this game for what you could consider an embarrassing amount of time before I even kind of started to figure out what I was doing. This game has a lot of stuff in it. But whatever, I don't care about that. We're kind of past the point where that could be even... Come on. Somewhat useful. Are you kidding me? What? Enter the worm's hole. Your third wand. Oh, well, yeah, but I want to kind of save the black hole for, like, other future thing. Because I feel like I'm probably going to want to dig my way through a lot of the vault, basically. Because the enemies are so difficult in there. Where do you grab this? Well, whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't know. It's questionable. Also, frozen blood. One thing I've learned with this whole freezing field is watch out for toxic ice. That is the thing that usually gets me killed, if anything does. I've been over the trees, not much there. Well, the plan is to go to the frozen vault, specifically. More than anything else. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I could just get there through the... What is this? That's what an oil flask looks like? Okay. I could also get there through the wormhole. The actual, like, the fast travel, if I wanted to. Maybe it would be worth showing that off if you haven't seen it before. Some deers. Oh, no, I'm talking about the frozen vault. You know how in the frozen wasteland, there's a gigantic area where you go over a... Oh, no. I don't know what that is, but I'm not going to find out. No, just a bomb. You know how when you go through the frozen wasteland, there's an area that has like a gigantic piece of wood kind of over a gigantic, what do you call it? I really can't see through here, but that's fine. Freezing field. Yeah, like a gigantic pit. That's where the frozen vault is. And it is something, I tell you. Yeah, it might actually be worth using the... going for worm blood, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I forgot that I really can't see through here, can I? Although I do think that I have a... Oh, no. I don't have anything that would be useful here. Ugh. At least I won't drown if I go in that area. Is this game already out of beta? No, it is still very much early access. There are a couple new things that have been put in a new update. For example, this magic liquid protection. What are you doing? I'm trying to talk about things here. Idiots. But anyway, yes, the magic liquid protection. When you have this on you, you are like literally invincible to everything. It's pretty great. Now, if things will stop, you know, grabbing wands that they should not be messing around with and dying around me, and get on with this whole malarkey. I think I want to look for tier. Yes. Because this area is kind of the easy way to drain all the water. Always one, like, little sort of soft area here. There we go. What is this wand again? That's just the... That? Yeah, whatever. And... oh, it's just an empty flask. I don't think I've actually seen just an empty flask before. What? It was empty. Also, I didn't know how I hit that. What? Okay, well, physics are kind of breaking around me right now, but that's not a big deal. Come on, you should be considered to be on fire, for critical sake. Okay, now apparently not. A failure, yes, but you know, you only truly fail when you stop trying. Get out. Explosions can hurt you. Not very easily, but they can. Okay, ever heard of Hades? Oh yeah, made by Supergiant guys. It looks pretty good. I've watched a little bit, I've watched a couple playthroughs of the game, but at the same time, I don't know. I kind of got like a full plate with a bunch of other weird games, even this one too, that I've been playing lately. I guess I could technically dig through the tree with a digging wand, but oh man. Maybe I should just use the black hole stuff already. After all, I can, you know, thinking about it right now, I can just dig down into this area here. Whoa, don't. Well, actually, you know what? Whatever. Send them. This is why I keep this thing hanging around here, by the way, in case you were ever wondering. Just set the tree on fire. That is the one tree that is immune to being set on fire, unfortunately. If you're wondering, I've already killed the Stavari here. That ain't gonna be any problem. Let's just say that. Okay. And there, now I have a spell refresher ready to go whenever I require. Come on now. All right, well, let's just go dig my way through the tree with the black hole then, I guess. And then I can just dip on back down here when I need to get a refresh on all my stuff. And this is where I'm at. Kind of farther away than I thought. Hard to play a bunch of these types of games at the same time. More or less. I mean, that's kind of my excuse, basically. How many do I have here? Kind of running out, but I should have enough to get back up to the surface and then start digging my way through a tree. Okay, there we go. Big tips here for Dead Cells 4 boss cell giant fight. We getting spanked left and right. Pretty much the thing that I found most recently is that, oh, right, I keep forgetting that it's like I do have the freeze field. The thing that I found most recently is that masochism. Use masochism because that will allow you to not get completely destroyed by the crystals. It works against the crystals. Does not work against the giant's regular attacks. But when the crystals start falling randomly, much like the bullet hell part of the fight against the conjunctivius. It's like that part is the most obnoxious for me. Parrying his hands is pretty effective. Something like Blood Shield, Punishment is very good. Turrets are surprisingly effective, more so than I thought they would be, because they can just passively attack his hands while you're doing a lot of damage to his eyeball. Damage over time, of course, lets you focus on dodging around while he's attacking, you know, all that sort of stuff. The usual type of builds work pretty well when it comes to him, after all. Networking, I've been told, is very effective too. So if you're using any sort of bow, maybe try out that. You know, hit a hand, hit the other hand, etc., and so on. There we go. And this should be the easiest way to get over into the second area without angering a bunch of Aponoyaskas. Which I would really prefer not to do if I possibly could. Okuto's an alchemic. Yeah, I mean, it's like there's a certain point where it's like, you just gotta kind of learn the pattern too. You know, as it is with a lot of stuff in Dead Cells, of course. Ever been teleported into the ground and suffocated? Oh boy, have I. Yes, a lot. Snowy Wasteland. All right. So, I saw someone using networking and the damage was absolutely stupid. That's actually something that I want to do. Like for the next run, I might take out like the quick bow or something and try to go for the giant using networking. Because it seems like, yeah, because you can damage the hand at the same time you're damaging the eyeball, blah, blah, blah. There's some good stuff there. Crazy to see how much has changed from the older vids. I don't like the older vids because, well, I think I was just, you know, in general worse at making videos, but I do like the fact that it is a big timeline of how Dead Cells was back in the day compared to how it is now. It's pretty neat. It is a pretty neat difference to see that. You know if the game is coming to Nintendo Switch? As of right now, I think due to the fact that it's in early access, that it's probably going to be a while till it's coming anywhere, but yeah. Mutation that makes water freeze on touch. What if you get set on fire? Fire goes out when you're around it if you have the freeze field. You actually, like, cannot get set on fire. You are just a passive fire extinguisher somehow. Dip in Toxin. Toxin is actually extremely dangerous because Toxin turns to Toxic Ice, and Toxic Ice hurts you on touch, a lot like Toxic Rock. If you have the freeze field, it is extremely dangerous to be around Toxic Sludge. And really, I would highly recommend just watching out for it. Seems like you can make a decent digging wand. I have a decent digging wand right here. Just do this if I need. It's just I don't really need to yet. This is kind of my, you know, more important, larger operation digging wands. It's, I mean, this is a good run, but I don't know how long it's going to last. Like I said, even in spite of having 300 health, and I do have another health up and health refresher in the Dark Cave, I don't know how much longer this one's going to last, because it is, I don't know. Yeah, the other thing with Noita being, what's the primary damage wand with the orange trail? The orange trail is the burning trail and also damage plus. It gives the orange trail is fire, and it's also a little bit of a red thing to show that it's getting extra damage. All right. Yeah, if you haven't seen this before, it's not fun. Yep. Get out of here. Okay. Oh boy. I hate this place so much. Okay. It's on fire. Come on. Don't tell me that's not on fire. Okay, well, I also have this. No, you fall on top of him, you fool. And... yeah. Careful. Like I said, there's a lot of enemies in here, and they're not very friendly. And also, I clicked off the screen, and then something happened in the background. Oh, boy. Okay, I hope that's not going to be a bad thing. Rosenfeld, baby. It's... Oh, what's down here? I don't know. I've never gotten too far into here, because it's very difficult. It is a very rough area to go into with a lot of high-level enemies. I have a very good wand right now, but, you know. Come on! God, just hit the damn thing! Oh, man. There. Good lord. But yeah, there's the whole fire automatically going out when you're around it with the freeze field. It's pretty nice, to a certain extent. Yeah. Except way harder. Oh my god, it is so hard. Like, the enemies here are intense, and I've never been able to get too far because it's so ridiculous. Okay. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Can I dig through this? Barely. Okay, well, I can try to, like... No, don't even try to be invisible. Stupid monsters. Easy. Okay. Like I said, I have a health refresh. The faster firing time? I mean, I also run out of mana really quickly because I have so many modifiers on the thing. I'm going to be just trying to take this nice and slow. Simple. Come on. And hopefully not die stupidly. Oh boy. You know, it's fun. The polymorph feels west of the dark. Polymorph, are you talking about the pools of chaotic polymorph juice? Yeah, those are very fun. Okay, I think I got it. Or no, I didn't. There we go. Not the biggest spread on this weapon. That's kind of to be expected. Because I did build it to be very accurate and simple. Oh boy. Water, go. I do not like these fellows. Okay. All right. Ooh, you need to get some more wands and up your damage game. I'm doing like hundreds of damage each time I actually hit anything. Oh boy. Like, the damage is not really a problem. It's more just trying to hit these guys sometimes. There we go. See? Look at that. Look at how much gold it dropped. Ah, there's toxic ice. You want to watch out for that. Ooh, when's the next crosscode vid? I gotta go work on that already. And people asking about it a lot. There we go. Kind of gotta get close to those dudes, but it does work. There we go. There we go. Yeah, like I said, the damage game is fine when I actually hit things. I'm disappointed that I didn't get that gold, but at the same time, I'm more focused on surviving at this point. More bullets. I'm shooting out 3 things at once. I got the triple spell going on, and they all have super buffs on. They're super buffed, baby. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I just don't want to be near that thing when it explodes. That'll deal a lot of damage to me for multiple reasons. Like I said, I don't really know what you're looking for in here if you are even looking for something. But I'm determined to find it, whatever it is. Oh boy, an Uko. Crap. damn it. Yep, I knew it. Just like it's hard. The rough area. And still have no idea what's in that damn vault. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But it's like, hey, at least I got the nuke, which I guess was just down there. Now for future, that'll be a lot more powerful things. You can save scum. Yeah, but like, why? Oh no, don't waste my black holes. Those are good. Don't even do damage. Well, at least I know now I have a wand that can do black holes as soon as I kill this guy. This dude's wand does not do damage, so... as soon as you're ready. He can still kick you, though, so watch out for that. Oh, how you all doing? Hey, hey. Is this a ghost? I don't actually know what it is. I don't think it appears on the... there we go. I don't think this appears on the, on like the list of enemies. I mean, there are like living wands. That's this thing. But not that, whatever it is. How much HP? Those things have a lot of HP. They also drop like 150 gold, so that's kind of why. It's just, since it didn't have a wand that could attack, the only way that it could attack me is by kicking, but I kind of failed to stay away from it anyway. What you got? Blood flask? Eh. Hey. Not really a lot better. I think I'll just stick with the original one, as it were. Breeze field I could have probably also switched out for something a little bit better. I just mostly wanted to see what was at the bottom of the lava lake, and then find out apparently it's actually way easier to get in there than it looks like. Still ridiculous. Obviously the whole black hole thing will be very useful later on for getting through... okay, sure. Be pretty useful later on for getting through the holy mountain here, no problem. When I can kill Stavari pretty well. What's at the bottom of the lava lake? A tablet that doesn't really say too much of anything, and nuke. Just a nuke spell. I guess at this point in time it would now be a health upgrade if I got down there. Unfortunately, that stupid wand ghost used up all my charges on this, otherwise I would be able to do that. Like, come on. Oh, well, at least right now what I can do instead is... oh, hey, look at that. Just go find where that thing is, and then when I get back up here in one way or another... nothing. I can keep looking around. Yeah, there it is. Dude, that's all that's down here. Man, I tell you. Well, at least I know for the future now. Ah, man. Well, when I do get something that can dig through that, I can just get the thing. I can just get that later, as well as another tablet, etc., and so on. I can't believe that that's all... it was that easy to get to the entire time. Ridiculous. Something like the soul of Noita from a previous run. Bones files, they call them. NetHack. Or ghosts in like a dungeon crawl. Anyway, give it to me. Give it to me, and then let's keep going. And if that stupid wand ghost didn't do that, it's like I could have just dug my way through there, gotten a nice... Hey, what? Get out of here. Where'd you even come from? Could have got myself a nice upgrade. Being on lava lets you walk on it, confirmed. I mean, after the whole, you know, pyroclastic flow or whatever it's called comes out, you're usually pretty okay to walk around on lava. I mean, it's hot, but it's not more hot than, like, walking on an oven or something, right? There's stuff that digs through extremely dense rock. I mean, this would. It eats through all obstacles. Except, like I said, the wand ghost that I got this from screwed it up. Oh, yeah, also what is it? Luminous drill? I can actually just look that up right now. Yes, luminous drill can also dig through that. It's very good if you can get it. But right now, my digging should be mostly handled by the black hole, the hole of black. At least I hope. We'll see. We'll see. Lava's hot, but not as hot as your mom. Oh, that's very nice, I think. Okay. What was this? Oh, right. Kind of a garbo wand. Okay, well, I got my tablets. I got my, I got a way to dig. Not the optimal. It's not a reusable way to dig, but at least it is a way to dig. I think the way that I've kind of found that I've been playing the game is looking for chainsaw, digging bolt, whatever. And then like a couple black holes, if I possibly can. And then the plan is about the point in time that I get to the... Sure. About the point in time that I get to the Hisi base, just... hopefully I have a way to deal with Stavari at that point, basically. And if I don't, well, that's not... What? Ooh, okay. Let's just do this. Kind of forgot that I had that. Get out of here. I only need one tablet. Who doesn't play it that way? I don't know. I had to figure that out myself, though. What is this, even? Material confusion flask. Right, a little bit of it here. Oh, it's rainbow colored. And also I'm getting shot at while I'm trying to experiment around. Material confusion. And now my controls are reversed. Cool. I love it. I love it when my controls get reversed. Drink it. Okay. Again, it's just that the controls are reversed. And get ready, set, go. Okay. We good. Yeah, this'll be fine for kind of a start. Well, it looks pretty. I'll give it that. Oh, yeah, of course there's traps. Did you not know about those ones? I mean, I knew as soon as I saw the, you know, gigantic this thing up in the corner that it was going to shoot out a bunch of, magic liquid worm attractor flask. What a flask! Time to go attract some worms. Should I drink that one too immediately? I mean, trick question. You know I will. Gee, I wonder what that one does. Wormy boys are the best. Well, we're gonna see. I mean, we're gonna see when I get a bunch of worms on me immediately. Are the new flasks? No, there was a new beta that came out in the last couple days. It might have even just been yesterday, now that I'm thinking about it. And they said they added 4 new things, of which I've seen Magic Shield, which protects you from all harm, as long as you're standing in it, basically. I've seen, well, that last, the Material Confusion, and now Magic Worm Attractor Flask. A flask of Magic Worm Attractors. It attracts magic worms. Can't believe I got hit by that. You know what? I don't even need this all that much. Get wrecked. Direct him, give me my well-earned gold. Now it's gray. Yeah? Maybe I need to stand in it. I don't know. It didn't really do anything, does it? Does it attract liquid worms? Well, I'm looking right now because there are actually worms that do exist in liquid. It's, if I can find them. Yeah, these guys. But, yeah, maybe you have to stand in it, I guess. You can't just drink it. Which is not usually how, you know, potions work, but whatever. Wasted? I mean, did you know how to use it? This thing is totally new to me. I say just drinking potions that say that it'll attract worms to you. Maybe it makes me look sexy to worms. I don't know. Maybe now when a worm sees me, it's going to be like, hey, buddy, you're looking hot today. You don't know. I don't know. Magic, liquid, move. Well, we're just getting all the stuff today, aren't we? Yeah, get out of here. God damn it. Whoa. Wow, they aren't kidding. Look at that go. Okay, well, that seems like that could be a pretty good flask. I mean, provided that you don't accidentally destroy it. Cool. Drink some of this. Oh, it tastes like speed. Oh, and it goes away almost immediately, I see. Okay, well. So I guess you want to use that thing sparingly, I guess? If you want to be sexy, you need to lube yourself. Ah, fine. Give me a second. Okay, am I sexy now? God, jump in the water. What am I doing on health? Like, not great, but it's acceptable. Could go use the polymorph potion to go do some stuff, or just kind of cut my losses here. There we go. It tastes like Speed, the movie. No, I meant like it tastes like Speed, the drug. So what's all this then? Chain bolt. What up? Oh, that seems incredibly dangerous. Let's use it. Oh, well, it looks cute. You know what? Let's... I have seen this thing before, too. I mean... Crack myself some worms here. Come on, worms. Trying to break this crystal so hard you don't even know. It's such a useful spell. I mean, we'll see in a second. I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to keep it far away from me. Why do I even need potions, baby? Okay, well, while that might seem like kind of a questionable play, there is no second part. Like this, fires a bolt and jumps from enemy to enemy. I noticed that doesn't actually do damage. Whoops. We're going pacifist. Yes, it fires out a bolt. Come on. I think that my assumption was a reasonable and sane one. Let's just keep going here. Pew pew, pew pew. Okay, what do you got here? No. Hey, there we go. No. Yes. Okay. Now then, let's actually get some, you know, weapons. that do damage. I don't really need that. Okay, okay, and what you got? What is the spread on this? Oh, it's 29 degrees. Yeah, that would explain that. Okay. I have no idea how these spells work, but whatever, it's fine. I'll figure it out soon enough. Okay, okay. You want the teleport one? I do want the teleport one, but I literally can't afford it. Okay. Yes, yes, yes! Oh, the triple, baby. Okay. Well, that's good to know at least. And I can afford this. Cool, cool, cool. Because what should not surprise you at all is this is about the point in time where it's going to start being very useful. Do I want to dig my way through just yet? Kinda. Chat, give me a little bit of direction. And I don't need the heart. I want to save that for later, basically. I'm doing good enough on health right now. What's below there? What is it called? The Frozen Cavern, I think it's called. Just the thing is, I don't really have a good way to deal with Stavari just yet, which is bad. God, the spread on that is terrible. Get out of here. You're worthless. Fun. Have you gotten the worm crystal into the sky yet? That is so difficult to do. No way. No, I mean directly under the shop. Oh, that's the worm crystal. You know, the worm crystal. But, I mean, yeah, it looks awesome, but it does so little damage. I mean, this thing only does 3 damage per hit. Like, these at least do 10. So I could dig my way back up into the previous biome. But, like, the problem is that I don't have a good way to deal with Stavari. The Stavari is going to kill me. You have, like, 3 worm things. Get the crystal. Fine. What? I get it. Fine. Just freaking... There you go. Enjoy. Now get out of here. Because the choice has already been made as to if I'm going to anger the gods or not. I am. And I did. Go for it? What do you mean go for it? I destroyed it. I busted that thing open like a piñata, man. Ooh, is that Berserkium? I could actually use some Berserkium. Does good damage. Also improves, like, just about everything. Except death like an old friend. I'm doing it! Just give me a second here. You know what? Blood Flask, get out of here. I'm going to replace you with Berserkium. Just because I need that extra damage. Especially knowing that I'm going to be facing a Stavari coming up soon. And those guys are not very friendly. In fact, I would consider them quite unfriendly, if anything. Oh, yeah. Anything going on around here? No. Forgot that works like that. Well, now it's too late. Too late to what? It ain't too late, baby. Oh, there it is. Now it's too late. So, how you doing, my old wormy friend? I see that you have been attracted to me, along with all the other worms of the world. Now get over here so I can kill you and take your sweet, sweet blood for my own purposes. Just drop a scroll on him. I mean, I know that's pretty effective, but it's not that... Hey, hey, hey. Digging Blast. Nice. Okay, that's the digging wand type of thing that I was looking for earlier. That should give me a nice, a good amount of digging at this point in time. I'm just also... Yeah, there's a Stavari in there, right? Well, I mean, if there's not, there's going to be as soon as I get back up there. Hot worm on which action? Oh, no, I want to keep the thing. Acid Flask. Also, maybe not something I want to mess around with. So get out of here. Oh, damn it. Oh, there's a Stavari. Gotta watch out for that dude. Okay, okay. Why are you out here? You shouldn't be out here. Go back in the mountain. There he is. Those guys are easy to take care of if you have the right stuff or can just polymorph them. Hard to take care of in any other circumstance. God, I would really love to go get that digging blast, but I just don't think it's going to happen. That's teleportatium. Don't really want to mess around with that. Whatever. I'll just take something because it's better than nothing. Yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Knew I shouldn't have touched that. Knew it was a bad idea to teleport around. Also, where's that worm? Isn't it supposed to be attracted to me? Maybe it was the sort of, like, you know, physical attraction rather than emotional that I was kind of theorizing about before. Bam, let's go. Okay, Stavari's gonna be in here, so I gotta get out of here super... Oh, and there's the worm. This is all very bad. I know I've angered the gods. That's already a thing. Hi. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. I'm so glad that I made sure that these guys were attracted to me. If the Stavari appears, I am going to, what you would call, immediately run away from it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Look, dude, calm down. We can talk about this. Oh. This is very stupid. I see no negatives here. Yeah, like, what's even the problem? Anyway, at least now I can see in the dark. Can you at least, like, kill the... Yeah, okay, cool, whatever. Oh my God, there's so many worms around. Hey, cool. Oh my God, there's so many worms around here. So there's questions right now, like, okay, I get it, guys. I broke the worm crystal and I attracted worms to me. Calm down. just like calm down for a second. Not even just the worms, it's also like the tiny worms and everything too. This is great. This is exactly what I wanted when I started this run. Well, at least I get like a health upgrade when I kill at least one of these guys. Also, you know, just to be sure. Get fucked. Okay. Well, you know, drop scroll. I wanted to drop it on the thing that was shooting bullets at me before I dropped it on a bunch of worms. Here, there we go. I guess you gotta drop it on their head or something. Okay. Yeah, that's why I want to keep a scroll around with me, just for opportunities like that. Because it really does do a lot of damage. And spells are not very effective against machines. I think you gotta use, like, the explosions. Like, explosions I've seen have been, like, more effective against those guys. I just, like, shoot out some acid? No, I need something to shoot at them. I don't really know what they're doing, but I'm also not going to question it because I'm not dying right now. Almost got one of them down. And also, did they destroy my, I think they destroyed my tablet. Great. Okay. There's one of them down, and also their health bar dropped off of them too? Wait, is that a thing? Did I just, like, when it died, did it also drop its health bar? That's goofy. Anyway. Oh my God, will you just, come on. Like, come on. Go up against a Stavari if you're at least going to be doing this here. Oh, all right, enough of that. Ow. By ow, I mean, there's a lot of worm juice here. I guess I might as well. Like, the Stavaris are not going to get any angrier at me after all. Yeah, it's even more. I'm so glad I broke all these worm crystals. So, hey, guys, what's going on in here? Not too much, I hope. Well, this is gone. This has become a nightmare. Oh, actually, I would like to throw this on here. Thank you. Perfect. Now, let's just do it like this. Hey. Really not affected by acid? Huh. Okay, then, I guess. Like everything else is. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna break this worm crystal. Screw it. Oh, crap. Okay, no, I'm not going to screw around with that guy, though. He can just keep doing his own thing. Come on. There we go. Oh, epic battle of the century. Go for it, Stavari. You can do it. I just kind of want to see how this goes right now, but I want to go grab a Yes, please. Oh, come on, Perk Lottery. Okay, well, that was interesting. Get the god to kill the worm. If there were really a god, I wouldn't have killed... where is that dude? Wouldn't have killed 9 of them already. Well, I'm just gonna let him, just duke it out over there and go do my own thing. There's stuff to do right now, after all. You guys have problems with the YouTube streams? That's weird. Oh, jeez. That didn't kill him? Good lord, these worms are tanky. Oh, wait, no, it did. Ah! Take that, you stupid worm. That's what you get for going with... Oh, crap. I hate it when they just drop down from the air like that. Okay. Well then, that's a problem. How come... Ridiculous. Anyway. It's going to be the best way to do this here. I don't know. See if... Hello, I see. You are here. Just not really screw around with that guy. But is it worth, like, going down any farther? It's not... I don't really know what to do, but it's just like getting up to the surface is a little bit too hot right now. But going down farther is also like bad. I don't really know what I want to do here. If there's any good opportunities, like anything that I really can do. I can try to make it back up to the surface and get the health refresh up there, or up to the... that was very close. Okay. Yeah, no, the second area. You remember I left the second area with a health refresh in it. That's right. It'll actually be okay if I can just get up there without taking too much damage. Okay. Okay. And good. Okay. I do so hate those. Ah! I do so hate those things. Even with amazing dark sight. Okay. All right. Can I make it up to the second area before I die? The answer is, I don't know, maybe. Oh, crap. Good. That's very bad. I don't want to deal with those two fellows. And there's another worm, of course. But I'm home free from here, baby. Baby. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Ah, crap. It's not enough. Okay. Well, there are alternate... I hate you so much. Get out of here. Not the time to be screwing around with this. There it is. There it is. Yes. Oh, and also give me that. Okay. That was an adventure. And yeah, we're not going to get any Stavaris appearing. Oh, no, there he is. I forgot. There was going to be a Stavari appearing here. I'll just kind of, you know, skate right around and see if I can't... God, I don't know what to do at this point in time. Oh, crap. There he is. Don't get him angry. Just run. Just run. Don't even mess around with it. No, I don't want to destroy that, because, this is even worse. In some ways. And there's also the worm. This is not the time for this, you guys. Oh my god. Lure him into the perk altar. No, I don't want to destroy that area because I want to make sure that I can still reset my wands when I get down there again. Ah, come on. There's another worm, I think. I don't even think that's the same worm. Okay, I guess that sniper teleported away. Sure, why not? This. Ooh, water trail's actually pretty good. But it's not really the time, you know. Is there one of those collapsing rooms? I don't want to use the thing to because when it collapses, I can't change my wands anymore. I want to change my wands. I don't care all that much about killing the Stavari after all. Oh my god, will you just leave me alone for like 5 seconds, dude. No, he coming. Oh lord, he coming. Okay. Well then. The worms of the world continue to be attracted with me. Whoa, come on. Like, chill, dude. I really honestly don't know what I'm doing from this point, by the way. It seems, difficult. I guess I'll go over and get the orb. Why not? I have that option available to me. Oh, come on! Don't try to just dive bomb me with worms. What is that nonsense? Got that again. You haven't gotten any good spells or wands this run. Well, if I go back to the second area, I might be able to go down to the fungal cavern and grab something good. I think that's kind of my best bet at this point in time. Or I can make like a quick trek over to the Well, a bunch of places. I mean, there's a lot of options to do stuff. I don't know. Man. If I could get that teleport spell, that would also be nice. I think that you could just give up. I could. It's just right there. But no. The way that these games should work is that we're going up to go down. Yeah, we got to get up to get down. But also, the way that these games should work is that every run should be a winnable one. Besides, if I also got that digging bolt, which was... somebody remind me, was the digging bolt in the third area or the second area? Because I don't remember. Also, I got acid here if I want to do something with that. Which I probably could. I don't know. Well, here, you know what? I have a lot of charges on this. I got a lot of areas that I can kind of go get through. Hey, Linux power user. How is the Linux world, I guess? Because as of right now, it is just... This is a mess. This is a mess. I don't really know what to think. At least I'm not dying. Oh yeah, did somebody tell me digging thing was in the third area? Oh, okay. Ah, damn it. That's going to be way too far to get to right now. I was hoping it was in the second, because that would be at least convenient for me. What's the best way to do this? I guess maybe just acid my way through. Good old acid. Get wrecked. And it didn't let me through anyway. Good stuff. Very happy how that worked out for me. Anyway. You can get rid of water really easily with that. For whatever it's worth. Alright. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do on this run now. It's been going... Like, there's some okay stuff here. What is that? That is shooting me with bullets. Oh, I think something grabbed a wand. Yeah, I sure did. I'll see what this dude has to kind of offer for now. Epic wizard battles. Okay. Come on. Get up here. Screw it then. Oh, he died. Okay, then. Oh, that's not even good. It's actually quite bad. I'm gonna kick this boulder in frustration. Get to the tower and defeat the tower. Oh boy, do I not have the stuff to defeat the tower right now. Maybe I could dig my way into the tower, but that would be about the best that you could hope for. And you can't really do that easily because that is filled with, like... Get out of here. Because that is filled with, like, you know, tough enemies and stuff. Come on. Everybody cut that out. Okay. And then get good and beat the tower. If I could get good, if I could even just get good stuff, I would have done so already. You understand? I think the best way is going to be to do this by just digging my way through the side and that whole shtick again. I guess there was a slime flask here. And right through there. Yeah, I could just acid my way through this too. Didn't even think about that. Well, as it is, like I said, I have an easy way to... why not go into parallel universes? Again, cursed rock in there. Cursed rock is bad and difficult to deal with. Basically. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Just, do that. Or getting rid of the acid, that is. Light it all up, because it is flammable oil. Okay. I'll just take a look through here, see if I can't go grab my prizes. That's just a regular health refresh, which I guess I should probably be grabbing when I'm going through here. But as it is, let's go get the health up first. There it is. And then, yeah, I guess go grab the health refill because I'm pretty low right now. How you doing? Doing pretty good. I mean, we'll see kind of how this run goes eventually. All right. Well, there's that. You need that refresh, bruh. I don't need the refresh yet. I have the refresh in case I need it. But you know what? Right now, I can just dig my way kind of down into... Get like an easy way to get back up out of this. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we should probably like figure out where you go when you go into the portal first. And then get out of here. Good. Yeah, anger the gods. You say that like that's anything new at this point in time. Gods are so furious at me at this point in time that I can't imagine that I'm ever going to get forgiven in any way. That's a movement. Whee! Okay. Just grab it. Why not? As far as I'm concerned, this run was won after the Wormy War. God, that war was ridiculous. War of the Worms, we called it. Man versus worm. And machine. So, chat, what do you got? What do you got? Like, what do you think here? What is the best order of operations as of right now? Obviously, if I could get like the electric bolt, that would be the best. But yeah, that's not really possible yet. Maybe soon. I don't know. Maybe go down. I mean, I can go down. Yeah, I mean, I can go check out the stuck. Yep, I'm stuck. Acid my way out of here then, I guess. Okay, there we go. Hunt for the best wand you can and aim for the... Look, we're not really at, going for the tower just yet. But I do think that maybe going down to the fungal cavern is kind of the best bet that I got. Only got one chance, but it's the best that I've got. Let's go check that out then. Is there anything useful in the pyramid? There is now a mini-boss fight where you can, well, go fight a mini-boss for a good wand. Well, not that good of wand. Aside from that, it is also the entrance to the lower area, which I forgot what that's called. The sandstone caverns, which does have an orb in it, but otherwise is just so awful to go through that I would never really recommend doing so. Like, aside from that, Pyramid is also a nice preview for the end of the game area, the Temple of the Art. But I don't really know if that's anything. Yeah. Going down now is Death. So, work on making it not Death. I mean, I'll go look around to see if I can't find any better items. I mean, this wand isn't terrible, all things considered. Bombs I don't really need. Well, actually, is it a good wand? The cast delay is good, but the recharge time is maybe the worst I've ever seen. It's pretty bad, is what I'm saying. Well, like I said, I think a good thing right now would probably be checking out the fungal cavern, seeing if I can't find anything better here. Is the game infinite? No, it definitely does have an ending. There's actually several endings, but getting there is tough. It is infinite if you happen to go past the ending, though. There's even more stuff down in the deepest, darkest depths of the world, but, you know. How useful is that really? Keep grabbing gold because I want that digging bolt. I can start digging. It's gonna be a good time. Okay. All right. Kind of out of like health refreshes until I go to the jungle area, so I should probably be careful about that. I'm playing Darkest Dungeon. I mean, I did do a Darkest Dungeon on a live stream on Twitch a while back, but again, not really too much interest in it. Now here we are in the fungal caverns. Here's that guy again. It's obnoxious as ever. I hate that thing so much. Here, how about this? Just acid. Acid all over the place. You'll never survive this much acid. And neither will I, really. Okay. Ugh. Hate those little robot things. Digging bolt was like 600 gold. I think it was like 320, but point taken. It's also like right now I really need more like damagey type of stuff. If I can find a Come on. There we go. Oh. Okay. Okay, all right. That's a hefty damage increase, to say the least. I played the End is Nigh? I have not. Well, guess I'm probably good to go for the next area now. That's hell of a wand. Hey, faster movement, etc. I don't know if I really want that, though. I don't really know how useful faster movement is going to be. I guess we'll see soon enough. What you got? Nothing any of real interest. Man. Damage field. 4 damage to nearby enemies. Like, it's not even all that bad of stats, really. It'll be way worse. No, you stay away from me. I think spits acid, by the way, and it's bad. You know, the acid is bad. It's bacid. Okay. I would still really like to get... damn it, really? Doing this to me? Okay. Let me just light that up. Faster movement. Have I played Disco Elysium? I watched a little bit of Disco Elysium be played, but I haven't played it myself. No, I was saying that it's like I like the look of the game, I like the style and everything, but it's also like, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to commit myself to a big RPG again right now. I have a few of them to be playing. Oh no. Kill that guy. I think that might have been one of the healing guys, which could have been quite useful to myself. If I didn't kill them. Because he didn't seem to be hostile. Oh, well, at this point in time, I think I should be good to go into the next area. What with all of these giant fire bolts. They do quite a bit of damage. New crosscode when? Soon enough. You know what? In fact, I'm probably going to start recording that after I finish up with the stream here. Since I have had people asking me about that now. So, yeah, I shouldn't forget about the fact that there's probably a Stavari here about to jump on me in like 5 seconds. Are you kidding me? All I needed to do was follow the damn train and also just hit that guy. And yet I didn't. Okay, well, after the bedlam that has been happening in these general areas, I think I should be fine to kind of get down to the bottom soon enough. Disco Elysium probably wouldn't be very good. Doc never reads text. I always read text. I just don't read it out loud because that's not my style. There we go. That's how you do that when you do it right. Faster movement. Add that again. All right. Into the depths. And really, it's probably going to be best if I just, you know... Whoa, boy. Watch out for that, though. I think that is... No, I don't have anything that would charm him to me. Charm him to my wiles. He's not a worm, after all. There's a lot of worm blood over there, but I don't know if that even really matters all that much. Ah, come on. There we go. Okay, okay. Did you get the perks from that last place before they chased you out? Yes, that's where I got strong levitation, electricity immunity, and explosion immunity. It was all in all a pretty good grab. Watch out for that, dude. Keep on rocking in the free world. Just go, just go. Okay, well, this is interesting. Once again, I do have an angry Stavari after me in about like 5 seconds. There's some digging bolts. Oh, unfortunately, I got rid of my dig and focus thing. Oh, well. Now, is a Stavari coming after me? No, he's a little bit preoccupied. Although he's coming in right now. Coming in hot, baby. Okay. Ah! Oh, right. Explosion immunity. Good. God, I hope there's not a Stavari coming after me right now. Because I would not appreciate that. Mine flask? Oh, yeah. I'm really interested in that. Where's my worms? I need worms causing a lot of problems right now. If I possibly could. Please? Any worms want to come in? Hey, treasure chest. Oh, some good stuff here. Well, critical on wet water enemies. I can do that. Oh, sure that's worm blood? Absolutely I am. Like, you know, let me tell you. Worm blood does look a lot, you know, blood looks a lot different from, like, non-blood related things, if that's what you're implying. I'm immune to explosions, so I should probably prepare myself for enemies. Okay. Coming in here soon. Oh my god, will you just go down, dude? I'm not asking for a lot here. Oh, no, the Stavari's in here. I think. That looks like the Stavari projectile. I don't even know what that is, but I'm not going to mess around with it, really. Oh, is that another crystal I see? I already broke that crystal. I don't think there's any more crystals coming out soon. Worm blood have any uses besides tripping and seeing in the dark? I mean, is seeing in the dark not enough? I think that's a pretty great use, if you were to ask me. Okay. No, that's just a regular mushroom. I like the look of this area. I'm not a big fan of this area in general, though. That really wasn't enough? Neither was that? Okay, that was, though. Like, how much more do you want me to do you in, dude? Let's just watch out here, and then bomb these guys like crazy. Boy, they are really taking a beating and keeping on yeeting. Yeah, there you go. Jeez, dudes. Like, calm down. It ain't that big a deal. Okay. Not sure if if it's worth seeing in the dark, attracting all these worms. That's not really that big of a deal, all things considered. Ugh, strong levitation is doing me good here, though. Is that really not enough to kill you, dude? Ooh, can't wait for you to play Bad Seed. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, what is even going on down here? Oh, just an annoying flower doing its flower thing. What's the goal with this run? I don't know. I'm just kind of playing it by ear at this point in time. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Critical on water enemies. There's some good stuff here. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it compared to like what I've been screwing around with. Okay. I haven't been set on fire this much since I started playing the game. Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to see what else is going on here. Double trigger stuff. Acid. Me just like booking it out of here so right. But first, of course. How am I doing on bolts? Like, great. It's absolutely... Okay. El Capoco? Ooh. Should probably grab a refresh on the general water that I'm using too. Just don't have a good way to kill that damnable Stavari just yet. Okay. Mm-hmm. Lukey. That did like 1 damage and killed it? Come on. There we go. Oh, man. I have plenty of bolts left and everything, so that's not really that big of a deal. It's come on, dude. Got worm attraction, not Lukey attraction. They're not even dropping gold, so I don't think that I'm going to be able to do much of anything with that. And yeah, there was nothing really here. Water to slime. Oh, the Stavari's kind of gone from here. Yoink. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I know that's stainless armor. I want repelling cape. Well, now I got to make sure that I get rid of all of my stuff at this point in time. Ah! Where'd you come from? Where'd you learn to fly? What were all those perks? I mean, this is invisible, but, you know, attacking takes off the invisibility. I thought I got, come on. Yeah, screw you. Stavari's not looking at me right now. Okay. Boy, do I not want that if I can help it. Yeah, you're wrecked. Give me that gold so I can buy stuff. I'm going to throw this. I guess I got to get in a little bit more. Here we go. Going to throw this in here. Going to go throw this in. Why do I even have double? Well, actually, it's not working too bad so far. But, yeah, you know, I think it's probably going to be a little bit better, all things considered. Throw this here. Throw this here. Okay, whatever. That's for the basic taking out things. Man, this is ridiculous. According to the dollar sign near the 1604, shops operating on dollars. You know, I never really, I mean, it says gold, but I never really thought of it all that. Yeah, no, there was something I saw here. Yes. You seem quite interesting. See how much a Stavari likes the roof coming down on top of his head. Or not. Whatever. It all works fine. Either way, it works out for me just fine. Did you miss the last level's perks? Yeah, I was going to go up for that, to be honest. If I can avoid, like, getting my stain at all, I have, like, increased armor. I have increased, I have invisibility. To be honest, if I possibly can, I would love to get repelling cape, but I don't know how possible that's going to be. Ah, crap. There it is. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's not easy to remain stainless, baby. Sometimes it just happens. Also, I see, like, invisible other things here, too. Yeah, look at you, making things invisible. Don't do that. Not helping out anybody. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Okay. Savari's still in here. See how much he likes fucking that. Yeah. Yeah. Want to say that's probably one dead Stavari. Really? Really, dude? Oh, well. I mean, all right. I'm not going to be too concerned with it, to be honest. Either way, he's kind of out of the picture. Oh, nice. Now, here, of course, is the real question. Glass cannon. I don't think so. Yeah, reroll. Reroll, that's what I'm thinking too. You kidding me, dude. I'm gonna track gold. I don't like that glass. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's what you get. What are you even thinking? Oh, I don't know though, man. Ooh. Oh, yeah, reflect projectile, I guess, is really working overtime on, well, projectiles, isn't it? No, I don't want to detect the thing. How did the Lukey get in there? No idea. I'm not going to question it, really. This Savari's just going to be hanging out, I guess. Fine. Don't risk it. Doing well. Yeah, and it's like that really does hurt you a lot, doesn't it? Nope. I got this stuff here, man. Tracked gold is nice, though. Reflect projectiles also pretty nice. I do have to kind of watch out here. Well, it can kind of start... working my way back up through the levels if I wanted to. And I do. No, stop that. And also give me that gold. I still want that gold after all. Okay. By the way, oh, I'm out of black holes. I should go get a refresh on that. At this point in time, I think that's probably actually a good idea. Black holes, of course, have been extremely useful thus far. Oh, man. This is scary, needless to say. Yeah. No. Not even messing around with that. And I do want that black hole, and I would really love to get repelling cape if I possibly could, but it's just like, yeah. Somehow I got my doubts that that's going to happen. Savari's just chilling. Chilling, if you will. Like a villain. Which he is. He's definitely... wait, what hit me there? Something hit me. Oh, there's invisible things. You probably realize when there's invisible things around. You know, what with the whole enemy that makes things invisible around here. Okay, we good? We good? I want to say we gravy. Okay. Hate that guy so much. There's glass cannon there if I really wanted to ruin this run. Okay, what's gonna be? I don't actually know. Like, what's gonna be the best way to do this? I think I want to sneak in the other side. I want to also just, like, blast these guys so right if I possibly can. Okay, and there we go. Good. Good. Anybody else want to step to this? Okay. Now, obviously, really want to try to avoid provoking. Really want to just crush that man under so much rock that he can't possibly get out. Enough gold to reroll glass cannon? I'm probably getting close, if I'm not there yet. Oh, I guess that guy ain't getting out of there anytime soon. Let me just swoosh on right through here, Mr. Stavari. And I will, I'll see you a little bit later. Need 7,800. Yeah, just 800. It's not too much that I need, but it is, there we go. But it is enough to be something of a concern right now. That it's like I can't just possibly get it, no problem. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I would love to re-roll that perk, get a new perk. But I just don't think, it feels, I don't know what else I'm going to be spending money on, to be honest. But, or get that 5 times damage. Look, don't get me wrong. The 5 times damage is quite tempting. It's just, I don't think it's worth it, dude. I think that sort of thing, yeah, like permanent shield would be really good, especially since I got the projectile reflection. Look at this guy. Look at that dead man. I can't believe how dead he is right now. Ooh. Do I want to? Because I could get, like, heavy shot? I don't know if that's worth it, though. 4 times quadruple spell on the other... let's just get going. Oh, that didn't kill him. What the... How am I missing so much here? I do so hate these bases. I would not consider this the ace of a base. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. The misadventures of Skooks. Yeah, did I say Swooson out of here? Say that. I've been saying that so much lately. Oh, what's that? You want me to explode all of those things in your presence? Sure, no problem. Just for you. Quad spellcast. Quad spellcast could be good, but, like, I don't know if I really need it right now, to be honest. Oh, hath returned. Oh, hey. I haven't seen you for a while, actually. That's right. Oh, great. There's a Stavari in here. Oh, now there's not. I hate that guy. Yeah. Yeah. How you like me now? Stavari. What'd you get? Step to this? No, you don't. Okay. Gold. Why aren't you using 2 dual casts on a wand right now? I am. But I'm just using the 2. I don't know if I want to go for any more right now, to be honest. Oh, God. There's enough stuff happening here. But I kind of don't really want to screw around with this. I'm just going to, again, leave. Now, I do have electric and immunity to explosions, so the Uko can't actually hurt me. Come on, dude. Okay. To be honest, I do think that it might be worth just kind of going back up to the surface again and maybe exploring around here. This is a floating skeleton guy. It's a Stavari. This dude. They are the protectors of the Holy Temple, and if you just bust through it like an idiot, like I've been doing, they don't like that too much. You got that reroll money. Let's go reroll the perk, see if I can't find something a little bit better. I do think that's not a terrible idea or anything like that. As much as I do kind of question how useful it's going to be. There were enemies here, I see. Of course, with my invisibility. I mean, I think that it might be worth trying to reroll 3 perks at once instead of just the one. Look at this guy holding the wand. Now you ain't holding the wand. I am on fire, though. Not in a good way. And the necromancy. None of this is particularly enticing. Right. I keep forgetting that the... hate that guy so much. Anyway. I keep forgetting that it's like, yeah, I can... shoot those things super fast. I could actually go to a an alternate universe if I wanted to. I don't know, though. I think that it's like it might be just a little too questionable to do so right now. Come on. Cut that out. I think I'm probably just going to want to go down to the vault. Okay. Projectile reflection is going to be doing me a lot of good here. Projectile reflection is also going to be doing me a lot of good here when I do that. Cool. Oh, hello. I see that you also want to be exploded in your face. Don't worry, I can make that happen. Just give me 1 second. Oh, okay. There we are. Very nice. Now, I don't remember. Did I kill the Stavari in this area? I mean, I suppose if I didn't, it's not really that big of a deal. I can just collapse the roof on him, and he will be dead. Alternate universe does, in fact, mean more perks. Quite a few more perks, in fact, if I'm doing my math right. Does this game take place in Finland? Absolutely. Like, this is what Finland looks like. Didn't you realize that? There are perks to having perks. I mean, perks are some of the most powerful things in the entire game. Bar none. I'm just gonna do that right now and like, because I hate those things. I hate everything in there and I want them to all die. How? How is that thing still alive? Yeah. That's what you deserve. Oh, yeah, you can... I keep forgetting that I really shoot that super fast. I hate the vault so much. It is just extremely frustrating to go, oh, wow, real impressive. I mean, it's actually not a terrible wand, but come on. What do I even care? Oh, hi. Oh, that reflex stuff is fun. I don't even know what this thing is, but I feel like I don't want to find out. Yeah. Oh, it was alive because you missed it. I mean, there's a big explosion, though, at the same time. Like that. Nope. Also block. Blocking it, baby. Baby. Stop it. Stop doing that. You're not going to kill me with that. You know what? I'm not going to... Oh, boy. Ooh, that was scary. I accidentally, kind of, you know, collapsed the roof on myself, but it's okay. What is that thing? Eldritch Portal. Interesting if true. Also, nope. Ugh. Not the best, but I'll take it. I want to get this Eldritch Portal. What does it do? Somebody tell me, what is the deer? It is Summon Deer Koi. Yes, I had to remember the name there for a second. Yeah. Crystal's been shattered. I mean, if I was going to feel safe at this point in time at all, like, we're far too fast feeling safe in any way. If I can't re-roll now, I have no money. I wanted to get the Eldritch Portal, whatever that does. Come on, it looks cool. Okay. I also, have to, like, you mind? I have to also, like, see what's over in this area. I want to see what perks I have in the first place. Whoa! Ah! What the? Okay, that was weird. Anyway. Oh my god, will everybody just get out of here for like 5 seconds? Hey, and before the portal kills me, I'm kind of expecting it to, which is why I don't really want to just, like, let's, like... Let's take a look at what it does. Whoa! Okay. It's fine. Undercharge. Well, I mean... Okay, that's what it does, I guess. Still have plenty of stuff. Like, nothing here is really interesting me all that much. So let's just kind of, like... How much does it actually cost to re-roll this? No! Oh, no, not that! Ah, damn it. I didn't mean to. 800. I don't know. I mean, oh, right. I keep forgetting that you actually do take damage when you come back in here for, like, a couple seconds. It's kind of annoying. I don't know what that was, but I sure exploded it good. Yeah, I know. Knew you were going to be coming here. Where else would you be? Yeah. Will you cut that out, man? For real. Now, if I can get like 800 gold, can re-roll that. I probably will. Ugh. As of right now, though, it's just very, very scary. Spooky scary, you could say. What was that, like an invisible gold nugget? Looked kind of invisible. Oh yeah, I shouldn't forget that I do have invisibility on me. I mean, that is like a... That is like something that I should be taking advantage of if I possibly can. Because mostly, I don't think there's really too many opportunities to... Will you stop that? I cannot believe how many worms are here. It's as if I got a perk that specifically makes that happen. What was that giant worm? The giant worm that attacked me? That was a Kalmamato, i.e. death worm. It's of the Kalma type guys, so, you know, they're scary. Watch out. They're not friendly fellows. Get wrecked. Oh, are the alt universes harder or easier? I mean, they're literally the exact same. They're, as they would imply, alternate universes. It's not really, there's not really too much to say about them. Ooh. Gotta watch out for whatever those crystals are, because I don't actually know. But I mean, they're dying. Explode first and ask questions later. Yeah, that's kind of the plan right now, isn't it? It's kind of the life that I have decided that I'm going to be living for myself. You. Go. I am invisible right now, so I play this a little bit cautiously. I should be fine. Invisibility, as it turns out, is as broken in this game as it is in, yeah, the Kalma guys. There they are. Look at them hanging out. Can I real fast? Thank you. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here, isn't there? And I'm really not too happy about fighting it. Okay, so there's the laboratory. The laboratorium. Let's go. Because I can just because as always, I can just, you know. I probably shouldn't have picked that up. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry too much about it, really. I'm okay. It's okay, Doc. All you need to do is not die. And I'm not planning to, really. I guess give me fire immunity more than anything else. I mean, I got plenty of fire bolts and everything. I guess what I should do is probably dig my way back up to the temple, as you do. This is fine. Yeah, this is all fine, man. I don't know what you're talking about. This is going just gravy. Hey guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, and I guess it is just like a large, dense rock area above the whole final boss type of area. Interesting. And I don't know. It seems okay. Oh, man, this is... Oh. Palma there, trying to champ my style. Not gonna let him do so. In fact, I'm just gonna leave. Oh, man. And I mean... Why not for good measure? Okay, so there is just a ton of lava down there I'm seeing. Also, wow, what a wand. What a mansion. It does have the electric bolt that I was kind of looking for, as well as nuke. But also tentacles. Yeah. Cool. Oh, extra mana. That could be cool. Always casts. Don't know what that is. Oh. Yeah, I do know what's down there. It's too bad that I don't really have too much ability to get through a lot of, I'm just gonna take this. It's too bad that I don't really have too much ability to get through a lot of, you know, lava. That's not... Just ain't happening. I mean, should I go try for the temple? I could, I guess. Should I go grab the Prima Materia first? Because I kind of feel like I should probably... Like, you know, I'm here. There's the final boss. There he is. Doing his thing. Yes and yes. Would fire immunity protect you from lava? I don't think so. Is this the third time? I mean, I've played the game a lot off screen too, so you know. No, fire immunity does not help. I guess I'll just Hermes bird? What? It's called the Prima Materia, right? Okay. Boy, the Eldritch whatever is we're sure doing a number on him. Yeah, Eldritch Portal is fairly impressive, I think you could say. Hey. Hey, cut that out. Whatever your deal is, cut that out. Okay, well, that was interesting. IRC, the name depends on the amount of orbs you collected. Wait, does it? I thought it was just it was called R material at one point in time, and now it's called the prima materia. I thought that it's specifically supposed to be the prima materia, i.e., you know, the original piece of the Philosopher's Stone, which, you know, only makes sense given the ending. Lava, stop falling so that I can leave this place. Well, that was easy. Yeah, I guess Eldritch Portal is about as powerful as it gets, doesn't it? Oh yeah, final boss health and the final object name changes based on the number of orbs. I did not know that. I've only ever seen it say R material. Huh. All right then. You know, I would like to go down and explore hell, but I also, I don't really have much ability to get through the lava. I'm still waiting for it to go away. Like, come on, dude. Ah, oh, toxic gas. Of course. Come on. Hurry it up. One more orb and it would have been our material girl. Oh, you. Yeah, anytime now. I mean, I can just go cast, like, Earthquake up there if you want to go faster. I won't, because that's a stupid, deeply stupid idea. If you tried to suck the lava. Well, I mean, I would, except I would die a horrible, horrible death. All right, we good? We good? We done with the lava? Tired of your lava nonsense. So yeah, basically I could go finish the game right now, but I won't. I'm gonna go try the tower, I guess. I got it there. That to complete the work. Yep. And it sure does. Why, Ereval? I've not seen you for some time. Welcome back to Noita. The ultimate in flavor sensations. And for ever since I watched last stream, it came in on kind of a good one. Technically, I do have a winning run going on here, and I'm just gonna go down here for 1 second and wait for my my bloodied clothes to stop perhaps being so bloody, if they would feel like it, you know. I've actually been sleeping on your videos lately. That's fine. I mean, you know, I always say that I'll always be here. So take your time, really. What is this game? It looks cool. It's Noita, a game about being a wizardy wizard. You're a wizard, Noita, and just shooting spells and stuff. Although for right now, I just beat the final boss of the game, and I am looking to go back and do some post-game content. But I turn invisible once I stop being bloody, so I'm kind of waiting on that. Come on. Anytime now. Anytime. Okay, there we go. Look, the invisibility is, much like in Dead Cells, invisibility is super powerful. Look at this guy. Look at this schmuck right here. He doesn't even know I'm going right past him. Now, it's not to say that I couldn't kill him. It's just to say that I don't want to risk dying here. This is a successful run, baby. This is not the time to be experimenting around. Okay? Don't even. No, you're thinking about it. Ah! Ah! What is your deal? Like, stop it. Stop it. Telling you. I got this powerful one. I'm not afraid to use it, baby. What is that? You can jump to stop being liquid. I mean, I'm trying. It's just, I do want as much gold as I possibly can. I didn't know these things fought with each other. Huh. Interesting. Oh well, I get the spoils. Ah, the death worm. Don't really want to deal with that guy. I mean, I did kill one of them. Oh, they're also hostile to each other. You know what? I'm just going to kind of stick around here for 1 second to, again, reap the spoils from this. Okay. Also started playing Bloodstained. Bloodstained is good. I really did enjoy that game. I mean, even as much as it is just, well, you know, straight up Castlevania, it's like, that's fine in a lot of ways. Because, I mean, it's been a while. Been since I played, what, Time Spinner? Yeah, the death worm's head banging. Oh boy, now whatever this thing is has gotten out. I don't know and I don't like it. Oh, also, can somebody remind me, how do you actually get to the tower? Just grab that real quick. And, I'll be on my merry way. Yeah, like, where is the tower actually at? Ugh. Yeah, the attraction to worms is still working, I see. Ah! I don't like that. Oh, crap. I think he saw me. Ah! Not a problem. Invisible again. Oh, the enemy infighting is freaking me right out here. I also happen to know the Bloodstained has Beast Lord in it. The worms are... I'm like having a... Like, I'm really not a big fan. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have, you know, took all those things that made it so that worms attack me all the time. Ah. Are you still alive? Well, now you're not. Your death was far overdue. Okay. Those things really take a beating, don't they? Okay. I am bloody right now, which is not great. Because that is, you know... Oh, also, did somebody say anything about where to... walk to the left of the biome. When you can't go left anymore, go up. Okay. That should be fairly simple, all things considered. We'll see how I screw it up. Because as always, this is a fairly... Oh, that isn't actually the thing I wanted. You know, frankly, I'm not going to be too worried about it. You know what? In fact, I'm just going to, like, let her fly right here. Probably don't want to enter into that portal myself, to say the least. Though I won't. Oh, man. How am I doing on charges? Like, fine. No problem at all. The extra large firebolt, as it turns out, is very effective. The biome is U-shaped. Use your crazy portal for the worms? I mean, I did, and yet it didn't quite kill them. Those guys got a lot of health. Like, a lot of health. Okay, just keep going left and then go up. Oh, great, and there's that guy now, too. I mean, they're kind of attacking each other. Oh, don't go in the blood. Don't go in the blood. Need that invisibility. I'm getting plenty of gold. I mean, that is nice, but, like, the good gold stuff is, like... What is it? 4,000 or something? Ugh. Take that gold, though. Oh, great. No longer invisible. Ah! And they know it! Go, just go! Swoosh on out of here, baby! Ah. Please stop that. Okay. Kind gonna hang out in here for a second, really. There we go. Nope, I no longer exist. I'm invisible. Get your Fs ready. Not yet. I mean, it's coming soon. Don't worry about it. But not yet. Got some time. If they can't see you, you can't see them. That's actually not how that works at all, but yes. Fortunately, my Eldritch Portal is now out. The worms are intense, aren't they? A Punalyaska here. I'm not going to worry about it. Gonna keep on sneaking right through. Big old sneaky man here. Why did I get Worm Attractor? It has done me nothing but bad stuff here. Okay? Oh, just imagine if you didn't have that invisibility. I mean, I would just be nuking things more. Maybe literally and figuratively. I do have a nuke here somewhere. I'm just gonna let those guys kind of, you know, hang out with each other for a minute. Yeah. Wait until that guy stops bleeding everywhere, because that bleeding will kind of reveal my whole deception. Oh boy. Okay, just get rid of that thing, because I hate it. I don't like... Oh, there's so much going on here. You're liquid 90% of the time. I mean, the thing is, you think about it, there's no real liquids in the Temple of the Art is the deal, which is why I'm able to just, you know, sneak around here a lot. Like, you occasionally get blood at best, but like otherwise this is very much overpowered for this particular area, to say the least. I mean, because yeah, it's like usually you do think of that. It's like you're in water like 99% of the time, and that does take a while to get rid of. Oh boy. Wait until they're done lovemaking. I mean, I'm trying. They're taking their sweet time here, though. Don't like it. I'm just gonna kind of like get out of here before everybody starts attacking me, because I got somehow uncovered. Oh. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on here, isn't there? Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want to like find some place I can go shoot off a black hole, but nothing's really presenting itself right now. There's just too many enemies here. Too many enemies. Too many enemies. And Big Chungus is over there kind of blocking the way. Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe it would be worthwhile to just go all the way back down to the bottom and just dig to the left. Here we go. That worked. I did not. I managed to avoid dying. Oh no! Oh no! They see me. No! It was the worm. The worm. The thing froze me in the worm. Oh man! I had like 24 black holes, but it's just like, oh, it's so difficult to get out of there. And the Kalma in the Kalmamato just take a million hits to kill. Man, that was too bad. But it's like, hey, like otherwise a pretty good run. Could have easily been a win if I so chose to. Like, yeah, worm attraction, man. Too many worms. Too many toasters. And it was that stupid worm just jumping on top of me that did it. Man.